Revolutions are not exportable. Revolutions are created by oppressive conditions which Latin American countries exercise against their peoples. And there comes rebellion.
His name was Ernesto Che Guevara. Born in Argentina in 1928, he attended the University of Buenos Aires and went to medical school. At 23, he embarked on a 9-month, 8,000-kilometer journey with his good friend Alberto Granado through most of South America. His goal? To reach a leper colony in Peru, but what he saw changed him and turned him into a revolutionary. He began his journey in 1951 with his friend Alberto. They went through the hot sun. All they had was a motorcycle, called it the Mighty One. This was the beginning, it had just begun. Through South America, they saw lots of poverty. Didn't have enough money for to commit a robbery. They didn't have no friends or a place to stay, so they met some new people along the way. Alberto and Che met some doctors too, helped out the docks and the sick crew. Snuck on a boat on the way to Peru, caught hiding so they had to clean up the poo. Crossing new borders, just a part of the journey. Everyone they met had a lot of courtesy. They finally got to their final destination, the colony of lepers. All they felt was elation. Everyone old and sick, disfiguration. Che started to change, felt a new sensation. He started to hate imperialization, so he began his revolution for a new Latin nation.
Time at the leper colony had ended. On the Memo Tango down the river they descended. This is where our passion begins. They had to leave a leper colony with all their friends. Everyone at Che's party was feeling tipsy. He said he had to leave him, but he said, "Don't miss me." Began to speak about his experiences. Talked about crossing borders and hopping fences. Began to preach revolutionary ways about a unified nation for the rest of its days. He wanted to become spokesperson of the cause. Get his gun to disobey against the laws. His goal was to put Latin America on pause, pointing out of all of his dear nation's flaws. He analyzed his continent and felt disgraced. His desire was to be equal with a unified race. Staring into the Latin American face, he wanted to abolish poverty in all of this place.
Revolutions are not exportable. Revolutions are created by oppressive conditions which Latin American countries exercise against their peoples. And there comes rebellion. And afterwards, new Cubas will emerge. We are not the ones who create revolutions. It's the imperialist system and its allies, internal allies, the ones who create.
So now that you heard all about Che's trip, him and Alberto, they decided to split. Alberto stayed at the colony to help out the people because when he looked into their eyes, he saw that they were feeble. But Che moved on. He had some different plans. He wanted to take Latin America and put it in his own hands. Well, you probably have heard, you will hear next about all the shootings and all the split necks. But Che did it for a reason, to end all the poverty, make everyone equal with peaceful sovereignty. Lost control of his power, killing been a curse. All of it led to him being in a hearse. But first, he moved to Cuba to start a revolution. Him and Fidel thought they had the solution. Many people executed, and then he left. You could say that all of this led to his death. It was not asthma that took his last breath. He was gunned down. It was tragic like Macbeth. So in 1967, he lay in his deathbed, but there's still people that listen to what he said.
Can you say credits? Yeah.
Da da da